Hello guys and welcome back to another video. In today's video my friends, we are going to be testing Radeon RX 6600 GPU in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 beta. Now the beta just launched I think yesterday or something, and I wasn't able to play because the game was not downloaded. Then I downloaded it today, and right now let me just show you guys the system specs first. We are using a Ryzen 5 3600 processor here that is not overclocked in any way. We are using DDR4 3200 MHz RAM that is also not overclocked, and we are using a Gigabyte RX 6600 that is also not overclocked. Let's go over the system specs. Let's go over the graphics settings here. We're using 1080p 144 Hz, and I wanted to first try with the minimum settings here because I wanted to go ahead and check out that how the game performs on competitive settings. I'm just going to change the render resolution, which is going to be 100, and everything else is for on low settings for competitive experience. Now let's just apply them and let's get back into the game. Alright, so on first glance guys, at 1080p using low settings, we are getting very playable frame rate. As you can see, 100 FPS. That's very playable. And let's just follow this guy. This guy is just maneuvering around here somewhere. Okay, I cannot see my map because the overlay is on top of it, but it's looking good currently. Why are you guys not able to kill him? Okay, so I just did that. Okay, somebody else is there also. He's just laying around. Simple Call of Duty stuff. And as you can see, the frame rate right here, we're getting 110 FPS average. Now what I'm going to do afterwards is I'm going to just enable FSR2 in a little bit. First I gotta die. So he's just moving around. I don't know what that guy was doing. He was not trying to shoot me. So these two are dead. Another one is there. Alright, another one is dead. And I got yeah, I got that. Alright, so let's go ahead and now enable FSR2 here. Now this game has many image scaler, Intel XeSS, NVIDIA image scaling, and FSR1, FSR2, Fidelity FX CAS. I'm going to use FSR2 because that makes the most sense, and we're going to use it at quality in order to increase our FPS. Now let's see what FPS we can get. Alright, 137. That is very playable guys. That is close to my monitor's refresh rate, which is 144 Hz. Alright, so I just died to this guy. Maybe he slid around. This game is a little fast paced compared to Modern Warfare 2. I played Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer and it was not this fast. Okay, 3 guys just came around that corner. Oh my god. Come on, bro. You cannot kill me like this. I think there are more people there. Alright, so I think you guys get an idea. We're still getting 111 FPS, but the GPU usage is not maximum. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to increase the settings. And we're going to go from minimum. So I'm going to go to extreme settings. And FSR2, as you can see, is not enabled. We are at 1080p resolution for 144 Hz. Yeah, so let's... Oh. Why is the image so blurry? Let's see. Alright, so we're still at 50% resolution scaling. I'm just going to change that. So the preset, I don't know why, but it applies 50% resolution scaling. Alright, so still at ultra settings, still we're getting 110 FPS. Let's go ahead. 94 FPS average. As you can see on ultra settings, we're getting close to 94 FPS, which is very good, which is playable. As soon as we enable FSR2, it's going to get better. So I'm not more worried that much about it currently. Let's hunt these guys down. Where are they exactly? They're hiding in spawn, I think. Okay, somebody's shooting. Wow. I'm not wearing any headphones, so I cannot hear anyone, so that's a bummer. Alright, so you guys get an idea. We're going to get 93 FPS average at ultra settings 1080p without any FSR2. So I'm just going to go ahead and enable FSR2 now. Alright guys, so I've just restarted the game thinking that maybe this game doesn't apply the settings correctly when we change it in the game. And I restarted the game, and now we're at FSR2, 2.1 quality and 1080p resolution, ultra maxed out. And as you can see immediately right there, if you can see anything, because we got flashbang, But let's go ahead and 1080p 144 Hz quality FSR2, as you can see right here, 2.1 here quality, and everything else is on maxed, the same as before. But it doesn't improve FPS in any way, so changing the settings and restart is not required for this game currently. So we're getting 95 FPS average on ultra settings in the Rust map, and Rust map is a little bit more intensive as compared to the previous map also. Just try and kill these guys because they're maneuvering around in this area, and this is another guy we're seeing here. Just kill him. Let's run the UAV and see. Oh my god, that was a good shot, man. We've got around 98 FPS average, close to 100, which is very playable as compared to previously. Now the settings, I'm going to change the resolution now, and we're going to go to 1440p. Alright guys, so we are at 1440p resolution now, 144 Hz, as you can see right here. VSync is turned off, and we're at very low settings. I've just changed the render resolution, which changed it to recommended, and we're not using an FSR2 currently. And these are default settings for 14 for very low. All right, let's go ahead and start counting the FPS. As you can see right here, we're getting 101 on native 1440p, very low settings. These are very competitive settings now. As you can see right here, the game is very playable. But it's alright, we're getting 101 FPS average. That is very good. Rust is a very intensive map in this game because many people are in the same area for a long time, and that is why we get a little bit lower FPS than average compared to the other maps on this one. So this is a very worst case scenario in this case. Alright guys, we lost the game, but we got a good score. We got 38 kills, and yeah, so and we've got 101 FPS average, as you can see right there. Now I'm going to go to the next match. Alright guys, we are in a high-rise map now. I've just enabled FSR 2.1 on quality, as you can see right here, on 1440p and very low settings. Alright, minimum preset and FSR 2.1 on quality. Alright, so let's start counting the FPS again. And as you can see right here guys, we're getting very good frame rate. Currently we're getting more than 100 FPS, and yeah, so this game is very performing very good even on 1440p, very low settings. Competitive, these are competitive settings. Let's go from this side, and as you can see guys, we're getting very good performance. That is competitive experience, and no issue in aiming or anything. This guy is trying to defend his point. Oh my god, somebody is behind me with a shotgun. Alright, so I think you guys get an idea of how the game is performing. It's performing very good. Alright, so we are getting like 107 FPS. I hope you guys get an idea now. Alright guys, so we are at 1440p, 144 Hz, and we are using maximum preset, extreme preset. So we're at extreme preset right now, and we have disabled FSR2 on 1440p, and let's apply this. So on 1440p even guys, we're close to 60 FPS. This map is also very intensive, and we're looking at the entire map from this direction, so it's close to 60 FPS. But still you can play if you've got a 60 Hz monitor, but I've got a 144 Hz monitor, so it's not good for me. I've got to enable FSR2 in a little while, and then we will see the performance as to how much of a performance increase can we get from this. So as you can see right here guys, 61 FPS average. Now I'm going to go ahead and yeah. So now guys, FSR2 on quality is enabled, and we've just applied the setting, and let's go back and start counting the FPS. Now 20 FPS increase, I think, from ultra settings, 1440p. We're getting like 80 FPS right now. That is also very good guys. Nice performance coming from RX 6600 at 1440p resolution even. Alright, somebody is behind me. Okay guys, so 81 FPS average, sometimes hovering around 90s and lower 80s depending upon the scene. In this game actually it's very dependent upon the scene, that what kind of a scene, and if there is a lot of information on the map. So 83 FPS average, as you can see right here guys. Yeah, so I think that is enough for this video guys. I hope you guys get an idea. If you want to play this game, you can play at 1080p Ultra with FSR 2.1 enabled, and it will give you a high refresh rate experience in my opinion. And you can also play with FSR 2.1 on quality at 1440p resolution. It's also very playable. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Please subscribe and like and everything, and love you all. Bye bye.